Julius Malema says the economic freedom fighters is geared to root out corruption in the country, and former President Nelson Mandela continues to respond to treatment. I'm Richard Brooks. Julius Malema says the economic freedom fighters is geared to root out corruption in the country. Malema was addressing members of the media in Johannesburg on the action plan of the EFF. The movement's national committee consists of Malema, Floyd Shivambu, Mpho Makatsa, socialite Kenny Kunene, and actor Fana Mokoena. Malema is adamant that they are a government in waiting. He says white South Africans are also welcomed in the movement, but they must be willing to share the land.
It must be a people's organization, not an organization of a group of friends. People shall come together on their own, say, we want an organization and these are the policies. We'll take over South Africa, we'll usher in the demands of our people. We'll fight against white supremacy and we'll fight for restoration of black African dignity. Our people should feel confident again that this is their soil.
The presidency has issued a statement saying former President Nelson Mandela continues to respond to treatment and is still in a critical but stable condition. President Jacob Zuma visited the former statesman again this morning. It's the second time in less than a day that the president has visited Madiba. Here's presidential spokesperson Mac Maharaj.
Former President Nelson Mandela continues to respond to treatment and is still in a critical but stable condition. President Jacob Zuma visited the former president again this morning.
President Jacob Zuma has added his voice in congratulating former Deputy President Phumzile Mlambo-Ngcuka on being appointed as the Executive Director of the United Nations Entity for Gender Equality and Empowerment of Women, or UN Women. Mlambo-Ngcuka replaces Michelle Bachelet, a former president of Chile, who had stepped down a few months ago. President Zuma described Mlambo-Ngcuka's appointment as recognition of her contribution to the advancement of women in South Africa and in global affairs. Metro Rail says it has budgeted 32 billion rand to improve passenger services over the next 3 years. These include remodeling trains and responding to passenger complaints. 185 million rand of the money will be spent on asset protection, including cable theft. Over 2 million passengers depend on Metro Rail for transport daily. Metro Rail CEO Mosengwa Morphy.
We've indicated as well that, over the next 3 years, there's 32 billion that is being invested to upgrade the passenger rail system. We have indicated previously that the underinvestment in rail has led to a number of challenges. And we've indicated that PRASA, our parent company, is currently undertaking a major capital investment program to really upgrade the current rail system and in some cases even modernize the system in order to respond to the passenger requirement.
Military experts say the National Defence Force overreacted when it impounded a civilian light aircraft which allegedly violated the airspace at the Waterkloof Air Force Base this week. The aircraft was piloted by an Austrian national who indicated that he was a student pilot doing night flight training between Grand Central Airport to Lanseria Airport. He says he became disorientated and got lost during the night flight. Defense expert Helmut Heitmann.
I think they probably require the rules in a situation where probably they should have been a bit more relaxed about it. Find out exactly who this is, establish the bona fides, make sure there's nothing going on that shouldn't be going on. And by the book, yes, you would probably seize the aircraft, put a guard on it. So I would have thought they would have held the guys, the Air Force police would have held the people on the airbase for interrogation, find out who they are, except not bringing the civil police. I just suspect they overdid it a little bit in reaction to the Gupta saga previously.